awesome sauce. You're going to testify? Testify. Awesome sauce. Hello, folks. This is Blind Adam, the comic pimp, and this is the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast for August 3rd, 2016. Today's episode of the podcast is being brought to you by our good friends over at Mr. Mike's Taxi and Limo. For the safest, most comfortable, most amazing ride in all West Milford, don't take that fucking piece of crap Uber. Call Mr. Mike. Yeah, buddy. Mr. Mike can be reached at 973-275-1211. That's 973-275-1211. No muss, no fuss. You just pick up the telephone. You go bing, 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 bing. And it goes bring, 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 bring. And Mike will pick up the phone. You tell him where you want to go. You pay, and, just picky, pow, yo. They're a great, reliable taxi service here in West Milford. For all those times when you can't get an Uber car, or you don't feel like using Uber, or you just, all the other people just plain out suck, then you call Mr. Mike's. Mr. Mike, 973-725-1211. Tell them Blind Adam sent you. I use Mr. Mike's all the time, and I highly recommend them. Once again, that's 973-275-1211. Now it's time for some awesome sauce fun. Wow, surprised I got that out, because I am mad tired today. As you can see, I'm just chilling in the Plush Pimp Palace Awesome Sauce Studios. I was up from 8 a.m. yesterday morning to 8:30 this morning. So I am quite tired. I was in Red Bank, New Jersey at Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. I hooked up with Katniss, who will be doing her third episode of the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast coming soon. Kate, Brian, Brenda, was it Brenda? No, it was Bethany. Duh. What do you expect for one guy with only 2 brain cells in his head and one of them is half dead? What the fuck do you expect? Miracles? What's up with that? What's up with that? But just basically, it was nice meeting Brian. It was like meeting another street member team of pinups at pitbulls.inc.org. Everyone should go to www.pinupsandpitbulls.org. It's buy one of the Pinups and Pitbulls calendars. All proceeds go to help awesome, amazing puppies in rescue shelters. And they're a great organization. Little Deirdre, Katniss, Bethany, Brian. I think Brian is a street member team. I don't know. But I thank you guys for hanging out with me. I thank you all for being my friends and valued members of the Awesome Sauce family. I enjoyed our walking around. I enjoyed our being in something that's going to be cool and amazing once it's shown. And can't wait to see you again in a future event. And Kate, I can't wait to have you on. And for of course for more about pinups and pitbulls, always go to www.pinupsandpitbulls.org. Yeah, help them save some puppies, will you? You know, because puppies are awesome. You know, it was nice to see Walt again. Walt Flanagan is the man. Seeing Ming in the brat Nazi costume was amazing. You know, and it's just a great experience. Count Basie, 99th Monmouth Street, is a great theater in central New Jersey. My top 5 highlights was Harley Quinn Smith, Kevin's daughter, in the store of Yoga Hosers, roasting her dad for a solid 15 minutes. Yeah, this is Harley Quinn Smith's big debut in Yoga Hosers, and she just killed it on stage, saying how her dad cursed her with the gift of lateness and it pissed her off, and how he takes him 30 minutes to answer a question. It's just great. I think that because Yoga Hosers will be a Phantom event on August 30th. You go to phantomevents.com and get tickets for August 30th, and it will be in a theater near you. Preferably the AMC. Preferably the AMC Ewok on 48th and... Is that 48th and 40... No, if it's 42nd Nave, dumbass. Dumbass. Your name is Adamas Sinilia. Adamas. Bunghole. I'm going to say Yoga Hosers is amazing. I'm not sure if I want to spoil it, but this may be... I may have to rethink my top 5 greatest Kevin Smith movies of all time after this. You know, Mallrats will always be number 1. Like, you never forget the girl who took your virginity. You never forget the first movie you truly loved and inspired you to be an artist or a creator or a filmmaker and that type of shit. So, Mallrats, Jason Lee, Brody Bruce, which is now going to be a TV show, which I just found out yesterday during the Q&A. So after the Harley Quinn roast, watching Yoga Hosers, which is about an hour and a half and change, to the lady that was behind me for an hour and a half saying, "Start the show! Start the show!" Hey, when you go to a live event, shit happens. So just shut up, sit down, get a popcorn, and enjoy the show. Be patient. You know, but Yoga Hosers is amazing. You know, getting a high 5 from Walter Flanagan was definitely number 3 in the events. Walter Flanagan is the man. He runs the stash like with an iron fist, and it's just amazing and it's awesome. And just cannot wait to one day be in an episode of Comic Book Men. I'm working on that as we speak. I'm also do some work with Mike Zapek and Ming Chen. I love you, Ming. I love you, Mike. Ming, I love you for everything you've done for my career ever since my Howard Stern show appearance. Um, Fucking summer allergies, man. Allergies in the summertime suck. Sorry about that, yeah. But just a brief summary of yoga hosers. Um, Yoga hosers is basically that it's two high school girl convenience clerks played by Ellie Rose Depp, the daughter of Johnny Depp, and Harley Quinn Smith, the daughter of the greatest filmmaker that ever lived, Kevin Smith. They play convenience store clerks in Canada. Plus, Canada rules. I'm gonna go there and visit my good buddy Jimmy Linguini. And we're gonna go catch Pokemon hookers all over Toronto. And, put together the Awesome Sauce Comics comic book scalping alliance. Yeah. You should check out comicbookscalping.com to figure out what comic books you can make the money on. What up, Jimmy? Shimmer! Jimmy Linguini comic book scalping! Jimmy Linguini comic book scalping! Yeah. You can listen to my good buddy Jimmy on Unpressable Defects, but and I've given him his cheap plug. But I do need to thank Jimmy for putting me onto the Yoga Hauser's Sundance premiere comic book, which goes for $100 on eBay. When Yoga Hauser's premiered at Sundance, they gave out a comic book after the 5 screenings, and it's really limited. It's on eBay. Getting me a couple of those. 1, 2, 3, and I guess the fifth highlight was just being at a Kevin Smith event for the first time in a couple years and making new friends with my buddy Roland. When you go traveling in New Jersey, just always be careful of when your last train leaves. That last train didn't leave till like 4 in the morning. Because I missed the last one at like midnight or some shit. If you miss that last train, you're stuck. You're stuck, you're fucked, you're turtle mucked. But it was an amazing, amazing, amazing event. Speaking of Kevin Smith, and if you've never, ever, ever, ever seen one of his Q&As, you'll have an opportunity in 2 weeks for the best convention in the New England area, which I'll talk about in a minute. Technology's still not my fucking friend. Motherfucker. Gotta rewatch Man on the Moon, starring Jim Carrey. I haven't watched it in a while. But or King of Memphis with the documentary and the legendary Andy Kaufman Jerry Lawler feud. But as I was saying, when I ended my quick, awesome, amazing review of the Yoga House's screening that was done last night, in Red Bank at Count Basie. If you missed that Q&A from Kevin Smith, the next time you can see him is at the best and the only convention in New England area you should go to, and that would be the teerifi. The teerifi is taking place August 19th, 20th, and 21st at the Mohegan Sun Casino and Convention Center. Hey, Mitch Hollick, how you doing? And it has the best guests, the most reasonable prices, and it's just a beautiful, amazing convention. And it's the only convention worth your money and time in the New England area. He's got an amazing guest list. He's got John Leslie Shipp of The Flash, Jay Garrick, Henry Allen. He's got Kevin P. Smith doing an Eating with Kevin Smith Saturday night. And a great VIP package to get something autographed by him. Jason Mewes, Road Warrior Animal, $1 Million Man. Cameron, the actress who plays Selena on Gotham, I don't remember her last name. Lionel Kenny, Lenny Kenny, the man behind the voice of Lionel, and Sonny will be there. Roger Stern, legendary Spider-Man writer. Dan Slott. Dan Slott got to start writing around the Stimpy comics. Now, there's many conventions in New England. There's Boston Comic Con. There's Rhode Island Comic Con. But the only one you need to go to, the only one you need to spend your money and your time on, is the one that's the best. Don't try the rest, just try the best. teerifi, Mohegan Sun, August 19th, 20th, and 21st. Plus, it's Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith in the same building. I mean, you can see 3 nights of Brian Posehn from the Sarah Silverman Show and Mr. Show and Deadpool writer. Deadpool, that movie starring Ryan Reynolds. And Marina Baccarin. And yeah, Brian Posehn. Great comedian, great comic book writer. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The 18th, 19th, and 20th. See him perform live at Mohegan Sun. And then go hang out and buy some comic books and some sketches. Scott Publish, the artist of Deadpool, will be there. Blind Adam's going to be there. Wheeling, dealing. He's going to have a hot girl in a Harley Quinn costume being his seeing eye dog. It's going to be awesome sauce. Tell Mitch Hollick that Blind Adam sent you. Yeah. I just want to say, as I was resting today, I read Flash number 3. And I think the Rebirth series is doing really, really, really well. And I think I can see them bringing some of these new speedsters onto the CW TV show. Because that's another thing I learned. Kevin Smith will be directing an episode of season 3. It's going to be the 4th episode, I think. And his episode last season was phenomenal. The one where he's in the Speed Force with his mom is just a tearjerker. So, but I like what they're doing with, CW Wally, as I'll call him. The young Wally. From that, who first appeared in the annual 3 of the New 52. I also really like how they're using some of these speedsters, and I'm liking the way they're using Godspeed, and that is a light spoiler. Um, also how the rogues are like, fuck this shit, we're getting out of Central City. Too many damn speedsters in this city. And I still would like to see if they would ever do anything with keeping the Riddler in Gotham for a while, like they were doing with the Flash right before Rebirth. I also want to say I think I'd like to see my good friend Michaela Cox in a Riddler costume, but that's besides the point. Talk more about that in another episode. But the artwork is good. This first initial Flash Rebirth storyline in the Deep Rebirth era is amazing. And with that, I'm going to say I keep one foot in the gutter, one fist in the gold. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. I love you. I thank you. I thank you for being on the journey with me. Thank you for being an Awesome Sauce family. My voice is a little shot, so blind out, I'm out.
Stop recording video.